We have the national examinations set to begin. In fact, tomorrow, practicals in music and home science are starting for the KCSE. But for the written examinations, they begin on the 7th of November. For KCPE, they start doing the examinations on the 1st of November. But lest we forget the past 1 year and the issues that we've seen plague the education sector. Let's begin with the 7,000 results that were cancelled in the 2015 national examinations as they were released. 2,000 of those were from the KCPE examinations and 5,000 from the KCSE. So this was one drastic figure that led to some action being taken by CS Matiang'i. He fired the NEC board, saying that some of them had been found to be complicit with exam cheating. So after that, in a bid to be able to bring in more measures that will ensure we do not see cheating, let's move back. We're moving a little bit too fast. Is the introduction of the Matiang'i rules. Of course, the Matiang'i rules, some of the things that we saw is that the August holidays were reduced from their usual 1 month to 2 weeks. And of course, that not too many people welcomed such a move. Another of the Matiang'i rules that we witnessed that were announced by the Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, was the third term. The prayer days were banned. Those were cancelled. Visiting days as well were banned. All the key activities that were held in third terms as well were banned. And this was to ensure there's as little contact as possible between the students and the outside world, because the ministry had found that it is during that meeting and interaction with the outside world with the students that a lot of the exam cheating then did take place. So what followed after the Matiang'i ruled, we saw a shocking number of arson cases in public boarding schools. At least 120 of them were affected. And this, of course, led to the destruction of property worth millions of shillings. Over 100 students as well were arrested and presented in court. The CS also directed that parents bear the cost of repairing the structures that were destroyed. Following this, of course, was public outrage, call for action, and that is what led to a task force to investigate the school fires. So an 8-member special investigation team comprising security experts and educationists was set up to look into the wave of unrest. And they were also to consider other reports in the past that had been compiled on other cases of unrest and look at how far as far as implementation they'd gone and what proposals could be roped in. And they were given 1 month. However, that report is yet to be made public. Of course, that month expired on the 23rd of September. So yet to know in as far as what the recommendations were. And so as we head to the national examinations, that's the KCPE, KCSE, just days away from the same. Lest we forget, those are the issues that we've witnessed in the past 1 year, and the country is yet to see the solutions to those, even as we go to the new cycle of examinations.